First of all, it's a pleasure to talk to you right now because, you know what I mean, I've been following your shit for a minute. And,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I see you got a nice vibe, you got a nice quality sound, you know what I mean? And I really feel like you deserve a little bit more visibility, most definitely. You feel
yo,
me?
thanks, man. That
I
means a
feel
lot.
like people are sleeping on you, you know what I mean? They should get in touch with what my man is doing. And that's why I'm trying to start those Who's Next episodes, you feel me? But at the
Yeah,
same time, the whole concept of who's next, I'm trying to let the people give me the real opinions, you feel me? So if someone comes, nah, Golden Child is whack, Feezy, what the fuck you
let's
say?
go. Speak up.
It is what it is, you feel me? That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about. Bloody Mary, the project. Talk to me, man. Talk to me
Bloody
about the
Marys, man.
project. Tell me, man, who's producing for you and the whole thing, man? Let me know.
Since my latest project, Lost in Helladice, I've been like producing all my stuff, you know, all the time. But I I bumped into this producer, 2000.
Okay.
He just turned 20. You know, this guy. Yo, I'm telling you, when you meet the right producer, man, the chemistry is everything. You know, as soon as I walk in the spot, he walks in. This guy had to go home because it was too late. He calls me up, yo, I'll take an Uber. I'll pull up. Makes the beat in the Uber. He makes Bloody Mary in the Uber. Pulls up, record one time.
And in terms of videos, you have something coming up for us? Because, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been playing those joints, but I'm trying to see something new.
Yo, let me tell you one thing. Yo, I was in LA. I just came back from LA. I was in LA for 2 months. I definitely have videos.
That's what's up.
That's
okay.
Sure. That's
because I seen the picture, my man, looking like he's in the desert or some shit. You feel me? You're in the middle of nowhere. I just seen a camera guy in LA.
Yeah.
So what's up? What you shooting? Can you tell us a little bit about the video and stuff?
Yo, I got a couple videos coming, but one thing's for sure is people should be expecting a Bloody Mary visual real soon. You know, one of my favorite videographers I've ever got to work with, Tushmapa. You know, he did a lot of things for a lot of people in the city. One thing I like with him is that he's open to new ideas, trying out stuff that he never actually tried out before, you know? Yeah.
And are you actually working with people from the city right now, like in terms of collaboration? Because a lot of people remember you know, back in the days, you were with the MMS crew and all that. You were collaborating. So in terms of collaboration, who you working with right now, man?
There are a few, well, I can tell you for sure, there's Devin. He hasn't he just released a single recently, but he doesn't have any visuals out yet. He's been like planning his stuff, and like this is the right time to release, you know. So I really hope he's gonna be releasing soon. But Devin, this is one of he's the only feature on my latest album. That's one thing. He's also a really good friend of mine, so it's like this guy for sure. But when it comes to collabs, you know, I like being exclusive, you know, because I have a certain sound, you know what I mean, and I like to match my sound, not, you know, just random features, you know. Like you said, I was working with Enima, and I've also been working with K-Bands, and like no matter how many songs we might come up with together, I'm never the first to be like, okay, yeah, I want to drop this. You know, I'm really selective. That's why, you know, even with the visuals right now that are out.
So let's say someone never heard ever of Golden Child. Like some people are tuning in, like, man, they're turning off like, who's Golden Child? Like, which song would you recommend them so they could shut the fuck up and be like, yo, the man got some heat though? Give me one song that you would recommend.
You go on the album Lost in Helladice, click the intro. You're gonna want to listen to the rest.
Give him the title again.
Yo, like, fam, it's just the whole yo, it's overwhelming, man. You know,
give them the title of the album. Give them the title of the album so they could check it out.
Okay, yeah, definitely. It's Lost in Helladice. Helladice is a concept that I came up with. I released it last year in July. The intro is co-produced with a good friend of mine, Austin J. The rest was self-produced. Yeah.
Now, my man, I mentioned earlier, man, I felt like, you know what I mean, you're kind of underrated in the city right now. I want to know, do you feel the same? If so, what do you plan to do in order to actually break the whole curse of being underrated in the city?
Yo, one thing I learned with time, being underrated is in the city is just another part of the process. You know, yes, it's very important to be super known, like as you know, like super well known in your city, in your hometown. You know what I mean? That's like one of the main goals, right? But in the end, it's like you can't stop and wonder. You know, while like you could be doing so many other things, you can't stop and take the time to wonder, why am I not popping in the city? You know, sometimes it's just you just gotta get up and go get it. You know, and the city follows because in the end, it's like, bro, no matter what conflict people might have, like it's all love. You know, people might be saying all the time, oh, everyone's in a competition and this and that, but yo, in the end, if you really pay attention, it's all love. It's always been about love. You know what I mean? So, bro, I'm not worried about like, you know, being underrated because I know that if 10,000 people are constantly listening to a song and like a song, you know, who says that like 50,000 people won't end up liking that song with time? You know, 100,000 people, 1,000,000 people. You know what I mean?
And you as an artist though, do you feel like it's only the talent and the music that will speak for yourself, or do you feel like you actually doing the work behind? Because I feel like personally, you got good music, but on the side, you're kind of slacking when it comes to putting yourself out there. You could be
Putting
more
myself,
out
it's
there.
because look,
I feel like listen. I feel like you're too perfectionist. You wait until you got the perfect project and then you drop it. So until we don't have that perfect thing, you're not gonna drop anything. That's good, but at the same time, you should be dropping material, bro. You got to keep your fans. You got to keep feeding them with material because nowadays it's not like back in the days. There's so much content available online. If you don't drop some stuff, I know it's quality over quantity sometimes, but still, you got to have a certain schedule in terms of.
you gotta be smart with it. And the thing about me is that the reason why this actually answers the question for a lot of people who wonder, you know, why I haven't been releasing that much music. Because the thing is that there is being perfectionist, but there is achieving the sound you want to have. You know what I mean? Being a perfectionist can be a curse because, you know, in the end, you listen to a song, you're like, I'm not gonna drop it now because like I know I could, you know. But like at the same time, when you have total control of your sound in every single aspect, you know that you can have any type of beat, hop on it anytime, and you do like I do the mix myself. I have my laptop. Oh, I like this vibe. Let me plug in my shit. Boom, boom, boom. Record. I make a song in like at least a demo in like 15 minutes. Boom, in 2 hours the song is done. You know what I mean? So I achieved that. You know, and my album Lost in Hella Dice was like my okay. I could start. You know.
Golden Child 2020.
2020.
What you gonna do to Montreal, man? Talk to them.
What I'm gonna do to Montreal?
Talk to them.
Okay, look. As Golden Child, I have so many responsibilities. Okay, I'm really exclusive when it comes to mixing, but like I'm taking care of like a lot of people because I want to help them out. Now is the time for people to know how to work, you know. So what I'm offering to the city, that's one thing for sure, is other than like music, like I'm actually trying to get everyone to be independent and get up on their feet and record in their crib. This quarantine, just to come back to that topic in a way, you know, this quarantine is a sign. Everybody got to wake up, get their equipment, record themselves. I'm not saying don't go to a studio, but yo, you don't know when you're gonna make that right song.
So what you offer services like what, recording services or mixing
No,
services?
I'm mostly offering any help for anyone who needs to know what they need to get up and do it by themselves. You know, like you know, that's one thing. But see, that's one thing. But on the other end, man, the amount of music that's gonna be coming out this year, man. Like honestly, I'm just so excited. Like, you know, for the world to hear, you know what I mean? Because like I've been working on specific projects. Like, yo, I could easily tell you I could have released like so many projects. It's just a matter of like knowing what's the sound that I'm gonna, you know, be working with. You feel me?
Let them know how can they follow you, man. Let the people know.
Yo, it's I am gold everywhere. There's an X in gold, so I am Gxld. And yo, Feezy, just want to give you a big shout out. You know, like for the past years, just being around a lot of people, I always hear your name come up. You know, you're always doing something positive to the city. So I just felt like I had to tell you, let you know.
Appreciate you, my man. You know what I mean? And we only getting started, man. We gonna keep working. Believe that.
Yeah, that's 100%. You know, I can't wait to have that interview in your studio. You know what I mean?
No, trust me, man. As soon as this shit is over, we're back to business.
That's 100%.